What's going on? Welcome back. We're playing more football. Because football's amazing. Also, I just miss watching college football on Saturdays. So, might as well just get my fix in right now, you know? Last one, I don't remember who we beat. At all. I don't remember our schedule whatsoever. That's really unfortunate. That's season stats, my bad. Was it Western Michigan? Something like that? I don't know. It was one of the smaller schools. But this time we got Baylor. It's our first home game of the season. We've been on the road first two. You know, see what we can do against Baylor, I guess. Not like overly scared of them, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. So their defense is 85 overall. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Nah, we'll be fine though. Just gotta do our thing. Just play easy football.
Welcome to
AKA,
Valley Children's
I'm not
Stadium, everyone. The
caring
home
enough
of the
to
Fresno State Bulldogs, and for a
really
team
try
whose
to
mantra
get
is
at this
anytime, any place, anywhere. It's always good to be home, and these fans have shown up for the clash we have ahead of us.
The audio
We have
working?
a ranked versus unranked
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay,
battle
good.
coming up here.
Just
You
checking.
know how chaos can ensue if they start
Okay.
smelling an upset. As we see a
Alright.
squad from the Big 12, the Baylor
Oh, wait,
Bears,
you need to leave.
taking on the
Clarify
number
that.
one team in the land, the Fresno State Bulldogs.
Let's see what happens here.
48 Sports
Offense
College
first?
Football, Reese Davis with you.
Defense
alongside
first.
David
Let's
Pollock
go.
and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Fresno
Wide
State
out.
will kick it off, and we will be underway.
Totally do that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
Alright,
line.
touch that.
So Baylor's
Nate
offense
Bennett.
takes the field to start this
See what
game off.
happens.
Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put
We'll try man
defenses on their
here.
heels all the
I
time.
feel like
David.
man
I mean,
could
what
work here,
can't he
but
do?
I don't know.
He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these
Okay.
kind of guys
Well,
are
when they're gonna run the
so
ball,
hard
it's
to
pretty
defend.
stinky with
You're
them.
right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on
So
him.
now
Because
let's
if
bring
they
a guy.
don't, this
Just
is
'cause
going to
why
be
not?
a long day.
It's an
Shakes
option.
off the defender. Still running at the 40.
Really doesn't shake
And
me
he's
as an option
tripped
quarterback
up,
that
but not
dang.
before picking up the first down.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game.
Also
You
have
know
the
why?
allergies, so if you
get
hear
your
sniffling, I
quarterback hit
apologize.
early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's
Screenplay.
good. Showing the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
No, thank you.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Alright, let's see here.
On second down, he'll try to
we're
make
good.
the connection. Fires to
We're
the
not
big
good.
fella.
It's so important that this
Big
offense
dude's
is
really
able
gonna get
to
us like
stay
that.
on schedule. What that means is keeping third
Stretch
downs
right there, dude.
manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Catch in the middle. It's Porter.
Daggum, I missed.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Okay, let's change it up.
The Bears
We can
are
do a 5
flying
down.
down the field.
Alright, it's a 4 down, but I'm bringing this guy off the edge. Nah.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We're good
After
there,
the
y'all.
misfire now on second down.
Alright.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell.
Cool, man,
they're
but I'm not a
focused in
spy.
on this running back. On this
Guess they
run
won't do that
game,
stupid
being
option again.
physical,
I'm
getting
gonna buy on the running
knockbacks,
back every time.
Limiting his carries.
To the air, it's Bennett. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man.
Well, that's a
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I'm checking the tape too here. They're probably gonna score here, honestly, but
They've
It's all
marched to the
good.
red zone, and here they go. He's right on target.
Man.
They get it down to the 7 on
struggling
that
here.
pass play in prime
definitely struggling
position for a
defense here
score.
today.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He works his way
All right,
all
third
the
and
way
two.
down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Might as
They'd love
well
to pick
start
up
bringing
this
some
third down and
pressure.
get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Okay.
right
Ooh, he
through
dropped it. I was
his
gonna say they
hands. He
scored.
had a touchdown and just didn't look
Field
the
goal
ball
there's
in.
crazy.
It'll be fourth down. Looks as
I
if
don't know
they'll
why
send
we keep
out the
going for
field
it.
goal unit. Dialed up it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
It's fake.
The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment.
So I'm
They
officially
call
going to
it,
retire
they
from the
convert.
channel
What a call by the offense.
because of that.
Lining up to tack
Like,
one
are
more
you
onto that
kidding me?
lead. And with the extra point, they get the
Like,
first 7 of
I
the
just
game.
got caught
They put it in the end
like,
zone with a 12-play scoring drive.
wiener in hand,
And they finish
hands
it up
down,
with a 3-yard scoring
and they
toss.
just gonna go do
About
that,
to
bro.
kick it off after punching
Come
it in
on.
for the touchdown.
Okay, so
On the
Baylor's
run from inside
some
zone
balls on
5.
him. I'll say that much.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage,
But,
and he'll be stopped at the 17. So
I
Fresno
ain't
State's
taking
offense
that
has
one
the ball
nice
for the
thing,
first
bro.
time.
Come on.
And you'd better be sharp throwing the
And the voice
football to
crack.
the outside, Jesse, because both of these
No
teams
bueno,
have
yo.
lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And David, I like
Dang.
And the quarterback
I wanted to get
caught
my
up
fader up.
and sacked at the 12.
That dude's in my
They'll
pants.
try to keep
Don't
that
tell me that's
sack
how this
from
game's gonna
wrecking
go,
this
dude.
drive here on 2nd and 15. They're bringing heat. Grabbed over
got
the
it, we're
middle.
good.
It's Anderson. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this
Okay,
offense with
screen
a fresh set of
pass,
downs.
Rivers, take it.
Setting up the screen. And it's
Nah.
pretty obvious there
Lineman
was a
just-
big
we ain't getting our
hole in
blocks
that
up there on that
screen,
screen,
and the
yo.
defense ran right through it.
It's tragic, but it's okay.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Wood. They're working
Man,
that left side.
this is
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
not the most
That was a
ideal
really
of
good job.
scenarios
Again,
for us,
keeping everything
but
in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure,
Maybe.
or if they lay back in case.
yeah, we got that.
Finally run out of
We know we
bounds, but
got
he
that.
has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bulldogs
you know
come to
what?
the line with a new set
Keep
of
them honest
downs.
with a run. See what happens here, yo.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh yeah.
After the pickup of 9, it's
Oh,
2nd
yeah.
and 1.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
You know what? Yeah, this
Right
works.
back to the well. Across the 25,
Appreciate it,
he's
y'all.
got room. And he was loose and in the open field
okay,
and
okay,
on
okay,
his
okay.
way. A tremendous
The run
pickup
game
on
might
that.
actually be good this year.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
I think my headset just, I don't know what just happened there, but it's like completely just cut out for me.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the
Mad
ground.
unfortunate, y'all. Cash
Trying to
Jones,
run
welcome
it
back,
in
buddy.
the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12.
Ookie, ookie, ookie.
It'll be second
Ookie,
down,
ookie,
and
ookie,
remember,
ookie.
they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. Keeps those legs
32.
turning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this
Ladies
conversion
and
and go
germs,
to
we're
work
going
with a
for it.
1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose
Get that
their
first
will
down,
and
bro.
move the
Yeah,
chains.
we got that one.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive.
I'm trying to
of the
run it
game.
again.
Running
They
the
love
ball,
to run
getting it
this
down
3
now
down,
into a
2
goal.
walked up.
And he
Just
walks
opens
us
up the
into
middle for me, though.
score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Telling you.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field.
All right,
He's got
it's past
tremendous
77.
vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on
If
display
Baylor
here in
fakes
the
another
opening drive.
field goal on me and gets a
All
stupid
tied up,
touchdown.
just about set to kick it away.
Someone's catching hands, bro. It's that simple.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice.
And I know
Couldn't
my
find a
brother
way
loves
to
him when I say
create that
it's
broken
that simple.
field as he stopped at
He
the
loves it. Here's my
25.
spot. You're my
Here
spot.
comes the Baylor
I'll be the
offense
spot.
back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure.
Man, I
on
totally
this
should have filled
offense
that
to
gap
have
when I
to
just did.
execute at a high level. They've got to score
Kent
points
State beat
there, but
Ohio
they
State.
can't go too fast
You
because
see
their
that?
defense right
That's
now
kinda crazy.
is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't quit on the field, but I got to be
Stupid
aggressive
option.
because
Yeah,
this is a
you got
back-and-forth
plastered, buddy.
type game, so a lot to process and think about.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew
Third and
coming
11
into this
would be
one
a
they
man.
were going to be
This one,
challenged, right? This is one of
I
the best
don't
defenses
think we'll get
in
burnt
all of
every
college
shot,
football. For
but
them
it
to
wouldn't
have any
surprise me.
shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running
Oh,
the
doesn't
football.
matter. I'm in his pants.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there. It's incomplete.
Yeah.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his
Don't
spot.
have anything?
Nice
No,
execution
no.
by this defense.
And the coverage
It's
team
all
gets
good.
the returner on the ground.
We're doing
Here comes the Fresno
All right.
State offense
Okay.
onto the field.
we should win the ball
This
game.
could be a real turning
We
point in
didn't
the
die
game.
by the run game,
They
y'all.
scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And
Except,
now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it
Didn't
cooking,
work
man. And how about
because,
the defense? Great job getting
we didn't
that
get our
stop,
blocks.
getting the football right
It's
back
okay.
to the hot hand.
We're
Now this
good.
offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They
Big
were
boy
jonesing
was
on the
huffing and
sidelines to get
puffing to get
another
up there,
opportunity to
Sam.
run
Golly.
back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Back to throw. It's Wood.
We need to take a check down.
Makes the grab. And the defense able to drag him
First
down, but
down.
not before. They'll
We're good.
recycle that down marker. Here comes the offense on 1st
Ash
and 10
Jones,
from
you
the
got today,
47.
bud.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Okay, cool. End of the first, we're tied 7-7.
It's been punch, counter
Looking
punch
okay.
throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
Hopefully go down, put some points up. The run game's not going bad, honestly. Pretty solid for us right
They
now, at
fought to a
least.
standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge
But the
early in the
passing is
second.
also working. So I think our offense is just clicking here.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Look
And
at
he
that.
finds some solid
Cash Jones.
space, makes a
Game
nice
of what?
game before the defense is able to stop it.
I don't know. You about
And
a
runs
minute
like
late?
that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear
There we
down
go, first down.
defenses, and they test their
We're
physicality.
looking good, y'all.
He
We're
might have
looking good.
expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little
Hell,
zone,
dude,
and they
look
pick
at
up the
this.
first.
Man,
Going
offenses
inside
are getting
zone here.
so good, Reese.
Wide
at
open, bro.
Seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down,
Basic
how to
inside
make
zone.
it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set
Okay,
of downs.
He's bringing everyone in their
We'll give
mamas
him a couple
trying to
on
plug
that
those
one.
gaps,
2nd and
y'all.
8 coming up.
Yeah, and the running
Crazy
back
work
didn't
right
get
there.
much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
I tried to
Dropped
juke and I
after
kind
a
of just
pickup
stopped
of
running.
4 down to the 16.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run
The
the
middle
football.
might
and
clear
you
out
can
here,
tell
honestly.
Maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this.
It did, but
Small
I'm getting
game,
whacked
but some information
in
you
the
gathered
sack.
maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
That pass not
You know
close
what?
as
They're not
he-
the only ones that can do
What
it.
a hook. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And he grabs it.
They're not the only ones who can
It's
do
a
it.
fake. Shades of little giants. The
So,
Mad Hatter is loose,
sorry
and
about
it's a
that one.
touchdown.
I didn't look
Well,
right.
the fake caught the defense
I
by
just-
surprise. Opened up their passing lane to the score.
And
My
I tell you
kicker's
what,
getting
a field goal block. What are we
banged
doing?
up
We're
from third
sending
pass.
everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the
Crazy.
field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what,
Are you gonna bring
guts
that
to
up?
call the
Yeah, you
play,
are.
and it actually worked.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Nice job by the kickoff team.
You got this.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your
Oh,
defense in a
that
bad
is stinky.
spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last
I'm gonna
drive. They
stand
got to
here
do
and be a
something
spy.
here to get this defense on their heels.
Back to pass, it's Bennett. It's on
Man.
target and complete.
I wasn't wrong
And
on
that
that one.
defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Third down coming up after that completion.
6.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Gotta get
Pocket
off the
starts to
field.
collapse.
Grab his sack.
And
Appreciate
the
it, y'all.
pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt.
The offense back.
This
On
will be the
field.
second time
Try
they've
and run
had
this
to
ball.
kick it away.
Yeah, it was
He'll
one
be
for catch.
content with the field
If
position,
I was gonna
making
let
the
me up,
fair
dude.
catch right around the 30-yard line. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Give to the single back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. We now move
Run the ball.
inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. The give out of the gun.
Cash Jones is even getting some runs too.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains
Game
as they
for the
get the
running
first
backs,
down.
dude. Golly.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and
Even
moving
broke
the sticks
catching.
for a first
Like,
down.
Our offense
Fresno
is
State
clicking, dude.
working from the red zone. Makes his connection. Nowhere to go,
He's only
and
4,
not
but-
much to show for that
I
one.
mean, I'll take it.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful
I will
of. He
definitely
runs
take
good
it.
routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now on second
Cash
down.
Jones per chance.
He's looking to throw.
Cash Jones is a yes.
He's got it and still on his feet.
Down to
Down
3.
to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
I mean, we'll run it again.
Defense
Punch
is
this thing
backed
in.
up. Shadow of the
Where's my main
goalpost
running
trying to
back? Did we get
defend their
hurt?
own end zone.
Oh,
He's dropped
that's
behind
mad
the line of
unfortunate right there,
scrimmage.
dude.
That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical
That was
time, right?
actually
They
really
want to
good
run
from
the
the
football, and they
defense.
start getting inside the
Our
5.
field
Nice
base
job
alert
getting
rookie.
penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
I don't know.
Can the
If
defense
this
stop
is
them
going
again
to
on
work.
second and goal? Firing to the right, complete.
It did.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! A
Touchdown.
great catch and run for 6. It's still
All
early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do.
right,
It's
we're
early,
up.
but you
21
gotta
seconds.
find something positive. Right now, everything
Just
going
because-
the other direction.
just
So how are you
because
going to respond?
they had run that
if you hit the mouth
stupid
early in
fake
this
field
football
goal.
game? Got to find something positive quick.
This is what they get for that. Okay. Oh, I gave someone the 5.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Oopsie, oh my. Oh,
Nice job
he's
executing
at
all
the
of
20
the
clear?
assignments
On
as they
y'all.
put a
On
stop
y'all.
to that
On
return
y'all.
at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive
We got
together,
cooked.
this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, too crazy about this, y'all.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their
Especially when we start
will.
going tempo.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down
They
for
go
a loss
tempo
of 5.
and then
Second
score,
down here,
and
and
then
maybe
we
they've got time to
mess
get
up.
one more snap off before the
and then
2-minute
get the ball
warning.
back.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this
Not
thing has
too
been
crazy.
one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime.
You know what I mean?
Looking to pass. It's Bennett. He'll throw it. He's got it. And he's able to shed
Third
one
down.
tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bears will punt this one away.
Ooh, yeah, let that bounce, bro.
You'd think they would have had a good
Yo.
chance to down that one deep, but the bounce
Still
carries it
sticky.
into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense
Might have
onto
this
the
guy one
field.
more. I honestly don't know.
Lost one deep down
Might
the
as well
right
just take the
side.
shot and find out.
And
Hit
it
him in the
slipped
hands.
through his
It hit him in the
fingers.
hands. It hit him in the
Incomplete.
hands.
That would have been a huge gain if he could
We're
have
pulling a
squeezed
scholarship.
it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Getting some heat.
dudes in my
And he was
pants.
hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Looking down the
Nah,
middle.
guys right there.
And the pass hits.
I really thought he'd go behind him.
And what a return as
Joshua
he
Wood
takes it
came over,
back to
got
the 8.
tackled, laid some wood on him.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that,
I'd lay his wood. I mean,
DBs,
my fault.
linebackers, all covering the
My bad,
middle
yo.
of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field.
So
trying
bad
to take
interception.
away the easy stuff,
Puts
but
them
reading
in
the
scoring
quarterback's
position.
eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates.
You
from
really
the
want to run a
ball,
screen right
I'm
there, dude.
breaking on
That's
it, and you could
crazy
tell they
work
had
right
a beat
there.
on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Yeah,
And
outside
after that
linebacker.
strong play on
We're
first
coming.
down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their
Yeah, I
way
knew that
in.
play right off the bat, dude.
Nowhere to
What
run
are we
on
doing
that
back
when
here?
He loses 4 on the carry. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bennett.
He caught that one.
Snares it in the
Caught
end
that
zone. Touchdown,
I mean,
Bears!
come on, dude.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this
It's
whole
okay.
team.
35 seconds.
The
We're
comeback
okay.
is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
Can't
You
believe
want to get a stop
he had
and go
that
into the
shot
half, get all the
deep
juices,
downfield,
all the
bro.
excitement, and be like, listen,
Oh,
passing
literally out of
game's
his hands.
rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they got
But
the
it's okay.
touchdown,
One
and
bad
as they kick
interception.
off, really
It's okay.
important for the defense to shut them down here.
We're okay. We're
You
not
call for
overly
the fair
stressed here.
catch here.
So let's go try
Fresno
and
State
score.
takes over, and the
You know?
offense will go back to work. They've got
Yeah,
time,
they
they've
could be
got the
fun.
lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard.
Going for the big play.
It's a really bad throw.
He'll fire
Yeah.
back across his
Cross body.
and it's intercepted. Going
Oh,
the
missed
other
that
way,
tackle.
he's got room. And they capitalize not only
Yeah,
on
going,
the
dude.
pick,
It's 2 back-to-back.
but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
No bueno, yo.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We got to
And that
chill with
incomplete
deep
pass
passes,
caused
bro.
by the big hit on first down. 2nd down
Giving that
coming.
first interception was no
Here
deep
comes
pass.
the
I
offense
just thought
on
that linebacker
2nd
was
down.
going to just play back more, and he
They'll
just
throw
nah.
again after the incompletion. Makes the grab over the middle. And how about that catch and run? So
They're running free,
dangerous,
dude.
this guy. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find
70
a way
seconds,
to
they're
get more
infield goal
points on the
range,
board before the
Which
half.
I'm not crazy about. But
He's looking to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's
he
Washington.
stays up from that, bro? Come on.
Here's a timeout
Go
on
down.
the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board
Yeah,
before the break.
as long as they don't score a touchdown here.
Quick
gonna be
completion
okay.
on the out route. And they're
7
able to
seconds.
force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw for it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is incomplete,
That's how
and
we
now
take it,
there
dude.
are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the
Come on.
football, and I think a lot of that has to do with
Come on, boys.
they know they're in
Get the
field goal
stop here.
range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They put on the
Oh,
hand,
yeah,
they
kiss me on the
block
mouth.
it. He's going to scoop it up.
Take it back, big man.
Racing down the left side.
Take it back, big man. Do not
Past
get
the
caught by
50.
a friggin' kicker.
They finally make
Your
it.
scholarship is gone.
Halftime
Pack your
stats
bags.
A little bit nicer as we head to the break.
Lateral. My bad.
That's the end of the second
Man,
quarter. That
that's
means
crazy.
it's time to join Kevin and our
All right.
halftime update.
We're up by 7.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've
I
got a
had 2 bad
terrific
drives
scene
back to
there
back.
today
My
in
bad.
Fresno. Talk
2
about a
interceptions,
first
bro.
half from that dude
But
out of
we're
the
good.
backfield. He's been a
One of my
total
2
game changer.
touchdowns for 2
And
interceptions
how
right
many
now.
top plays
I'm
moments have
the
we
game,
seen
so
on
it puts
missed
me at, what,
tackles
8 and 3?
alone?
Something like
Video
that.
game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the
Crazy, dude.
guys inside.
They ran that
Valley
fake field goal on me
Children's
first, so I
Stadium.
had to give that a look back.
Thanks for that breakdown,
Thank you.
Kevin.
I ain't getting mollywopped like that,
The
bro.
Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half.
It's a Bears.
No return coming.
Okay.
He'll call for the
No, we
fair
ain't
catch.
returning that, bro. What you think we doing, bro?
Here
Goof.
comes the Fresno State offense
Oh,
onto the
shot.
field.
They put
They
Miami
have
on
the
me.
lead to
Coach
start
Bull.
the third
Cash
quarter, but I'd
Jones.
imagine ball security was the
Ball.
topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a
Yeah, no,
premium in
literally,
this game.
we're Cash Jones. I guess we're
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And it is a
Cash is
chunk
getting it
play,
done.
a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
When in
Fresno
doubt, just
State
rely on
back
your
to
run
work
game.
with a fresh set
Why
of
not, bro?
downs. They
Oh,
go to
there's
the
Rivers.
ground.
Hey, bud.
They
Oh,
bring
come
him
on.
down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a
That's mad
statement by the
unfortunate.
defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
All right.
He's
First.
run out of bounds, but
Keep
a
it moving.
big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this
See if the middle
offense.
clears out.
They're trying to get to it.
I did, but I
Hard as he
got
released the
wrapped
ball on
up.
that 1st down pass, and it never had
My
a
tight end
chance.
just sat, and I would have
2nd
just dropped it
down
for
after
him,
that
but
incompletion.
they're
Back
banging
to
me
pass,
instead,
it's
bro.
Wood. Throws toward the end zone.
Dadgummit, that's an interception.
And good coverage there.
He
and
got
knock it
taken
away
3
and
yards
deny
to the right,
score.
dude. What are we doing?
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air.
There we
That's
go.
oh no. That is an oh no situation. They're lucky that one
First
hit
and
the ground.
goal on the 7.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He
Run it.
sets
Why
up this
not?
offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup
Guess
of
they're ready
2.
for that one, weren't they?
2nd and goal for this offense.
I guess just an inside zone would work. 3.
A
Stat.
run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
Come on, one
He
of the 2.
steps and powers and works
Oh, this
his
is
way.
4 down
They
territory. I
finally
don't
get him
care.
down at the 2. And they've moved closer and
Touch pass
closer,
might work
and
here.
still they
3.
need
Oh.
2 yards. 3rd and goal.
I want to try
Motion
it,
from the offense. Quarterback
but I
quick
know
pass to the receiver.
halfback zone would have
And
scored.
into the end zone he goes.
Either way, we
Touchdown,
scored.
Fresno
We're
State.
getting points.
This guy's an excellent
We're
route
gonna beat
runner, and he has really
okay
good
here.
hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3
Baylor
games.
guy got hurt.
Nobody can
Got
cover this
boo-boo.
guy up to this point of the season.
Let's go to the
got
studio
boo-boo.
now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out.
Ball's
Pitt
up
is
away.
delivering an offensive masterpiece
Bing
so
bong.
far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up by 28 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big
bad.
happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Oh my gosh, we
And
got
he'll
sacked on
be
the 2.
knocked down at the 2-yard line. From
know
the
he's bringing
20th,
pressure now,
2nd and
dude.
short. They just need a couple. Going to the ground. And the
Break him
defense
down, dude.
expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
3rd and 20, you have to
And
up
this
this ball,
offense
dude.
just has to find a way to convert this
You gotta try
3rd
and get your
down,
corners from
or
there.
else they are really in trouble.
It's a safety.
He's knocked down in the
No shot, he did
backfield.
not get out of the end
He'll
zone, bro. He did not get out of there.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked
Telling you,
about
he did
we
not
thought
get out of
they'd be
there,
able to
dude.
run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see
not
what
get
they
out of
do
that
to
end
try to
zone.
change it up,
I'm
but
gonna live
somehow,
and die on
some
that hill.
way, they need that physical ground
Okay.
game.
He's brought down, but a really solid
Let's take it
effort
out to
to
40.
pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Rivers, welcome back,
Fresno
buddy.
State takes over and the offense will go back to work. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
It's the MO of this offense. They really
double.
put a lot
Hurricanes
on
not
the
working.
offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their
That was a really bad
assertiveness.
throw.
They've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
My bad. I just
Football,
saw it
you
and I was
return
like,
quick, but don't hurt.
Yeah.
And you could tell when you run these RPOs,
Don't
the
know why.
QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much.
The ball's
Got
gonna be
ball
up
out
there.
quick,
Yep.
But obviously was inaccurate.
4th and 1, y'all.
Good tackle there to stop him
boy.
short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Hey, really nice
you
job on
went for it, bro.
defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
Cash Jones back on the field.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
What's he gonna do?
Fires
No
to the
idea.
tight end. And they
Tight end's
finally
huffing
get
and
him
puffing on his
stopped,
way
and
down
it's
the
a
field,
big
bro.
throw and
Golly.
catch, and he's down at the 5. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal.
My sniffles are starting.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
I
And they
mean,
try the
someone just
middle
grab
of
it,
this
baby.
stout defense, and
Please.
they rise to the challenge.
Maybe that stop shows
No,
this
why don't
defense
that work?
is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to
Is
do
that
whatever
going
they
back
want
for
to
a
do.
pick
They just
six
handed
or
the
a
ball off.
touchdown?
This guy's having success left and right. No sir, no mas, get it together.
I was wrong.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up.
Safety's flip.
Back to throw. It's Wood.
Who am I throwing to?
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the
Golly,
end zone right there.
I decided that
3rd and short in
before.
college football
And I
today. You
just
see
let it fly.
so much more pass than you used to. The
I'm
offense
actually
stays
field goal this
aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Is that too far?
That thing
No,
would
we're
have hit
good.
a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend
All right.
their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Up. Bye-bye. Third
He'll
one,
bring it
14.
out.
We're sitting okay right now. I
And
don't
good
think
work by the coverage team to get
as long
the
as the wheels
return
don't
man
fall
down
off.
on the ground.
we're
Baylor has
away
it
with
back,
it.
and here comes the Bear offense. After giving up that score, now it's
Being three
incumbent
now,
on this
where am I?
offense to
I'm a
kind of
safety.
get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some
I would
points
take
on
it
the
to get
board
Dr.
here. There's
Pepper.
obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily
Dr. Pepper.
panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers.
My bad,
on this
yo.
drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen
Well, that dude's
defense?
dead.
I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
3rd and 10. What was man
They've
coverage?
already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here.
I got blocked.
Got away from
Beans.
trouble and got rid of it.
He's really gonna
Complete
get that
and
off.
looking for
Come
enough
on.
for the first
Or like-
down. The Bears will line
Should be a
up to
catch.
punt it away.
No.
They may have to pay him overtime.
Nah.
He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the
Balls
way.
up.
Got to make sure those hammies and glutes
Ah,
all
that's gonna be
activated.
difficult
Don't
to
want
try to
any muscle pulls from
get anything out of that
overuse. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip
Run.
shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points,
All
but
right.
the great teams
16
get
rushes,
touchdowns in the
83
red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little
I
better
was
on
getting
this
the
drive.
rock. I'll tell you
You're
that.
absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical.
Maybe.
in this drive.
That pass
Maybe
is
someday we'll get that
incomplete,
playoff.
and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. How
Man,
about that
you
play to
gave
get
for
a
that
hand
one.
in there and force the incompletion?
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field.
Do I
They're
think I can get
expecting
this on the
quick
curl flat?
throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're
Let's
able
take
to
this
break
from
on the
the
ball,
front.
force the incompletion.
Spits it out to the back.
That would be a yes.
Complete out of the
'Cause I have
backfield,
Cash
looking
freaking
for the
Jones, yeah.
sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
All right.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Yeah, no,
Can't
it's
find
okay.
his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Let's take this one.
He
Who
makes
is
the
this dude? Number
connection.
10?
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even
Jordan
further after the
Malou?
catch.
Malou?
That was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding
Jordan.
that quiet soft
name's
spot
Jordan.
in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find
Roughing
the
the passer
soft
or
spot, the
something.
quarterback gets it
I
to
got
him early,
blasted.
he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh.
And the offense
I'm gonna
didn't
decline it.
need to accept the penalty thanks to that big
Pitching
play.
in the 7 this way. That's the quarter. That's the quarter. Ooh, man. All right.
That's the end of the quarter, guys, and
We're
Fresno
up.
State is on
We got a
top.
decent lead.
They
Starting
built
with
a
14.
comfortable lead after 3 quarters
Taking
of play.
Baylor
Let's
on
take a look at how we
Big
got
12.
here.
Maybe they can go be good in the Big 12 or something, and this would turn out to be good.
One more quarter to play. and it
I don't
might be
remember
unlikely,
why I
but
built
it's
my
college
schedule like I
football.
did. I
Comebacks
really
happen.
don't. But
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again.
I
And the
had
Heat
9
gets
years to
there,
throw that
and
ball,
they get it
and I just
down at
didn't.
the 14-yard line.
I think defenses
Ooh, wide
sometimes
corner.
get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards.
Jordan
Who
did.
cares? This is the
Touchdown, Fresno State.
Yep.
And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge
All right,
lead here in the
38-14.
fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
We're good. we're chilling.
And it'll come out to the
So we got 3
25.
now.
No attempt at a return. Here comes the
We
Baylor
just gotta
offense
start
back
getting
onto
this
the
game
field.
out. Hopefully,
Boy, 3 and
not
out last
really let
time,
them score
David. They'd
anymore.
like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No
Throws
give me
into
that
double
jump.
coverage, and it's picked off.
defensive lineman late in the
Oh,
game, man. When
that's
you
what that
know
was
it's
right there, bro.
off, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
I don't know why
Tap
I'm
them
trying to
stats,
throw the
get
ball.
INT.
Probably because I'm a
Nice
Humpty
job
Dumpty
by
looking
this
forehead.
Dances away to buy time.
I want to say that'd be a really, really tough catch.
It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10.
But you take this ball and you run him over,
The defense
and you
has
gave
their
me
hands
ample.
full trying to
Toss.
stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket
everyone's in
him,
the
try
room.
and get 2 bodies
I wanna
around
try
him,
this
maybe get
reverse,
some
but I never
safety help
actually
as
know
well,
how to
because
do
right
it.
now, they do not have the answer for this guy.
Oh, it's a reverse. That
Man,
one did not go
Wood, you
well.
couldn't have blocked
Tackled
him.
in the backfield for a loss of 6.
That's not Wood at all. That's
Love
the wrong
this if you're the
button.
defensive coordinator, because your
I'm turning on
defense
true
stayed
block,
disciplined. They
because
didn't over pursue to the
why not?
running back.
40-yard
They
field
stayed
goal.
home, played great with their
We got
eyes, and they
this
were
one.
able to make the tackle.
That's gonna nope.
Tried to give it enough
Golly,
body
dude.
push, but he missed it. And
My bad,
guys,
dude.
This will stay a 24-point game. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense.
It was really
They'll
bad.
crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job
I don't know
of
what just
coverage by
happened there.
that
I think he
defense,
just
just a
died.
short pickup. A little bit more to go after that
Womp womp.
last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bennett trying to get to it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Okay, he's gonna throw it away.
That pass
Right
is
through the chains,
incomplete, and they're
actually.
probably fortunate that it wasn't
Apparently the
knocked
ball's
free
made of
for a
tungsten.
fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Rip.
Got his man downfield. And he was loose
It's
and
fine.
in the open field and
We're
on
okay.
his way. A tremendous pickup on
Stop
that.
freaking out. We're good.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
No thanks.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Being man covered.
Picked up some yardage with that
I think
completion. Now
man, we
2nd
can
down.
hopefully lock them up.
He's looking to
Although
throw.
I think I've been man this whole drive and I've been getting cooked.
Unloads it left.
Couldn't pick that, bro?
Excellent
Really?
coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They have work in
Goofy
front of
little
them on
man.
3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh yeah, we
Always
got
a
the sack.
welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Down in the fourth quarter, it's
Gonna
too
go
late for
for it,
empty
man.
possessions. They'll go
Game
for it
over.
on
You got
4th
nothing
down.
here. The bull rush
He'll
this
try
guy.
to throw and pick
Okay,
up
I
the
didn't bull
first
rush.
down.
Okay.
Lets it fly
Where are you
deep
launching this one to,
downfield.
buddy?
Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
It's
What?
just so nice to know you can start off on
Can
the
kill
1st
clock
down
now.
with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football
Inside
off, set up a
zone
good 2nd down.
on a 4 down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they
Just
come to the
no
line,
linebacker chilling
2nd and
there.
7.
Man,
The give to the back.
Great blocks too.
Brought
First
down
down.
at the
Ball game,
39
dude.
after a pickup of 10. It'll be a
Just
first
go
down.
ahead and end
That's
it,
got to be
dude.
demoralizing if
And
you're the
winning this.
defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Handoff to the single
okay.
running back.
They do
He's
that one.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough
Pretty
sledding for
stinky
the
of them, if you
offense
ask
here.
me,
They're
but
trying to ice this
it's
game
a
by
2-minute
running
warning.
the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the
There's
game.
no way
The
Baylor
defense
comes
knows
back.
the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They're loading the box.
And the
Come on,
pass
man.
is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the
Gun.
defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be
Actually,
great right here in the
maybe.
game.
A third and long coming up here.
Flip this joint.
The play action fake. Dances away from the heat. He'll turn it
That's
loose
an
out to the
interception.
right.
Yup.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, I think it's pretty
I
safe to say
need
this
the
guy's
second
gonna
my
be
finger
getting a
hit that
helmet
button.
sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's
It's
got
fine.
the tight end. And that
It's
was some
okay.
kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there. And he
Hey.
stopped from getting the first down. Dropping back, it's Bennett.
Man, I really can't get pressure on this QB. Well, I
And
mean,
he
I
was
did,
hit
but-
just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Ooh,
And this is just one of those
eyeball.
days, man, where
Itchy.
everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going.
You ever get
and
a,
never built the
like,
momentum. This is one of those
start
days that you
scratching,
learn
and
from.
it's like
try to grow
such a good
from.
scratch
A
where
lot
you
of
just
things
kinda
that
like
we're gonna show in the
transcend.
film room.
Lofts one high.
Who we
and
throwing
deep.
that to, buddy?
And that pass intercepted.
I don't know how I picked that
Taking
off.
it the other way. He's inside the 40.
I really
He
don't.
is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone.
And I'm not just doing this because I got an interception. I am mad curious here. What is happening? Excuse me, sir. Like, so they're inside of each other. Pause. Wow. Just under through a little
The
bit.
number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when
I mean, that's
they're
ball
trailing by
game,
this much,
so.
late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the
I
football.
don't know why I cut back
Nice
there. I really
break on
don't.
the
I
football.
probably would've
Nice
had it.
interception. This one's almost over. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put
Oh,
together
man.
a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm,
Did
timing,
they jump? Did
play
we jump?
calling, everything has
67, what are you
worked.
doing,
That's why they
man?
built this lead and had a great day today.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
Buddy
penalty.
boy.
This
what a
offense has a
dingus.
second down
Oh,
play.
clock doesn't even run, does it? Man. Dang, that's tragic.
Out of the gun to give
Huh.
to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the
That's ball game.
defense cuts him down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a
I mean, would it
long
give me
field
the
goal,
leg,
but they'd
eh?
love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
I don't even think it would.
He leaves
Actually,
it with
yeah,
his
no,
back.
this game they'd be like, delay again.
He
No.
gets it
4th and
so
inches.
close to the first down
Story of my
marker,
life,
but
just
I
inches.
think he's going to be a touch short.
All
They
right.
won the game today.
So,
That's 2 in a row.
we
if
won this
they
game.
win the next one, it's called
We're,
a winning streak.
we're
It's
sitting
been
3-0
done
right now.
before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out
So I
who
thought I
they
had
are,
1-1
what they're
ratio.
about,
My
what they're
touchdowns
going
and
to do
interceptions up big.
schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Stupid
Which is
first
tough to do, right?
touchdown
It's tough to
from
grow
them.
throughout a
That fake
season
field
and
goal.
understand who you are. But when you stack wins
Like,
week after week on top of each other and start to have
nah.
success, you start to grow as an
Nah.
identity and you start to
I
understand.
ain't, I ain't letting them get away with it.
So that's going
I mean,
to
they
do
still-
it for
they
us.
still got the
For Jesse
touchdown,
Palmer,
but,
David Pollack,
they didn't
I'm
win this
Reese
game.
Davis saying
So
so
I think
long.
at the
This
end
has
of the
been
day-
another presentation of EA Sports.
I think I'm doing okay for myself. But they're not. Sitting 1-2, Big 12. Hopefully they can turn that season around. And it looks good for us. So. All right. I don't know who we got next week. I'm very curious who we have next week. But that's a good win over Baylor. Decisive win. That's recruiting stuff. Oh, I got locked out with a couple people, but it's okay. I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. Just kidding. Kentucky. Ooh, so we get to play SEC team next. Oh, crazy date as well. Wild for that. So they got the overall on us. Impact player 78 overall, 84 medium route, 93 short route. Titus Zuber. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. So that's all I got for this one. Yeah. Unga bunga.